So I have spent the last few episodes talking about European football, cup competitions, Champions League qualifications. I think we better start talking about possibly winning the Premier League. Um, Welcome back to the episode. This is part 11 of the Aston Villa beta series in FM24. If you haven't caught up with the series, feel free to go do so now. Been a bit of a up and down season, but it's all coming together right at the last minute. So hopefully good things are ahead. Let's talk you through the league. So we are sixth. However, we are 10 points off the lead. We've got 3 games in hand on the leaders. So if we win all 3 of them, we could technically be 1 point behind Liverpool at the top of the league. We are about to play Brentford, who, as you can see, are second. How? Who knows? But they're there. So who thought you'd be looking at a league in 2025 on FM24 with Aston Villa and Brentford going for the title? Very, very strange. But that's Football Manager for you. Let's talk you through what's happened since you were last with us. We played the Bayern Munich off camera. Sorry, not the Bayern Munich, the Bayer Leverkusen games off camera. We did all right, you know. Let me show you through that. We played them off the park in the first game. 23 shots, 17 on target. We still only scored 6 goals. It was a 6-3 game. It was very much a mad game. We went 2-0 up, then it was 2-2, then it was 3-2, then it was 3-2, then it was 3-3. Very crazy stuff. And then the second leg was pretty mediocre. It was a 1-1. So we went through. We are, however, playing Fenerbahce now, who we played in the league phase and got stuffed. I think we got stuffed. Let's take a quick look back. We lost 1-0. So not good. But we have just played them the first leg anyway, and we lost 2-1 away. Ryan Kent scored in the 83rd minute for Fenerbahce. They probably deserved to win it overall that first leg, but we have got the second leg back at Villa Park. So we are going to go and play Brentford in a second, which is a title match, really, isn't it? So we need to win that. We are away from home. That will be a tough game, and then we'll come back and we've got to turn that around, beat Fenerbahce, get to the Europa League semi-finals against, it will be either Monaco or PSV, who we've also played PSV. So, yeah, but it wasn't until a couple of games ago that I thought, you know what, we can start talking about the Premier League. We've just beat Chelsea 3-1. That was a hard game, probably quite 50-50, but we did nick it. And yeah, I think after this episode, we might be like, we can't talk about the Premier League anymore. But at the moment, why not? Why not? Anyway, let's get into that big game against Brentford. Didn't think I'd be saying those words in the same sentence, but let's show you the lineup and let's get into the game. This is the lineup then for the biggest game of our season so far. We've got Chambers, Konsa, Diego Carlos and Brown in the back 4. Midfield 3 of Kamara, Douglas Luiz and Kone playing behind Diaby and Bailey, playing behind Watkins. And again, it's quite a strong team. We have left out Torres, we have left out Matt Cash. We're playing a lot of games at the moment in a short space of time, so we're having to try and keep players fresh because, as you can see, we've still got 2 games in hand on a lot of the teams around us. So we're trying to keep everyone fresh, really. So here we go. Start of the biggest game of our season. Let's see how it unfolds. I think we beat Brentford 1-0 in the reverse fixture earlier on in the season at Villa Park. So I've let's sort that out so we can see the table if and when we score. But Brentford, I've had a look at Brentford and they don't seem to have made too many fantastic signings, even good signings really. So I'm a bit confused where this has come from, but I suppose you could probably say the same about us. But hopefully we keep our concentration this game. We don't make any of those stupid mistakes we like to make and give the ball away in our own area. But that was a nice little ball. Opens up for Diaby. We're 1-0 up. 25 minutes in, 1-0 up. That was a great goal. Good little pass from, I think it was Douglas Luiz, through to Diaby, and he finished that off lovely. And we've gone up to fifth, but of course we have still got games in hand, so we have to. There's Douglas Luiz now. Lovely little bit of football, and that's 2-0. Is that offside? No, doesn't look like it. We're 2-0 up. Bailey scores, and I hate to say it, but I think we're looking good for the win. And there we go, I've just said it. So, naturally, Brentford go on the attack. I said that way too soon, didn't I? Oh, did I? Was it offside? Let's go to VAR and have a look. And fingers crossed we get it disallowed. Goal awarded, 2-1. Yeah, I did speak too soon, didn't I? But anyway, we had an injury to Martinez. I don't know if I didn't tell you in the lineup, unfortunately, slipped my mind. But we've had to put Castells in goal for the last couple of games, really. Played okay, played really well in the Chelsea game. But what a time to come in sort of near the end of the season. So now that Martinez has got the injury, I'm really pleased that I did bring in a decent backup at the start of the season. Tries the overhead kick there. That was nice from the edge of the box. Haven't seen that in a while. But yeah, it's getting a little bit nervy this game already. I mean, a draw that was a quick throw out by the keeper, and it looks like Brentford are on the attack. We really do. With not letting them score here. He's hit the post. Oh. That was a kind rebound off the post there for Jensen, and it's 2-2. They've brought it back from 2-0 down, and me and my mouth. That's all I can say. Me and my mouth. Getting too overconfident, talking about the win, and they've brought it back from 2-0 down. We're gonna have to make some changes. We've got Kone there looking slightly injured. I'm really reluctant to take Diaby off, but Watkins again, he's not showing anything up front for us. We're going to bring on Rory Wilson. And I think we'll be lucky to hold on to a draw here now. I think if we go with a bit more of a positive mentality, although we may nick one here. Tielemans with the ball back to Brown. Plays it across to Kamara, back to Brown. We're going the wrong way. I don't like playing it back because I'm so worried about our defenders and them giving it away. But here's Chambers on the right now. Made a nice little run. Is he going to try and cross the ball in? Plays it to Kamara on the edge of the box. He's going to shoot. Oh, he does shoot, and I thought that was dipping. I thought that was going to be in there. Good save by the keeper in the end. Whips it in from Douglas Luiz, and it's headed over by Brown. And I think a draw would be a draw would be okay. I'd prefer the win. If we win, trying to watch the table at the same time, let's not get too nervy about this really, but it's Brentford with the ball. Good tackle by Brown there. Diego Carlos gets the ball. Plays it back to the keeper. That's where we're in. Back to Carlos again. Brown, we're playing around with the ball too much in our own area. Kamara now plays it out to Chambers. Now he's got some space. Hopefully this is it. He's going to whip the ball in. Diaby. Tielemans. Is that a handball? No. Bailey. Oh, and he just plays it wide. Great save by the keeper. We are really about to make a sub, actually. I don't want to wait till after the corner. I'll just do it now. We need to take Diaby off. He's really struggling there. I may swap Leon Bailey over to the right and bring Khedira on. Or do I bring Ramsey on? Do you know what? Just for the fact that he's the better player, Jacob Ramsey, will bring him on. And hopefully in 2 minutes' time I can tell you that I'm an absolute tactical genius and we've won the game. But Douglas Luiz now. Is that a penalty? No, of course it's not. But we'll shout for anything. Chambers now plays it to Wilson, to Bailey. Is he going to play it across goal? Tielemans, 2-1. 3-2, sorry. 3-2. Oh, come on. I think we've won that. I think we've won. We've nicked it. And the title is on. We're still on for the title. We will take a quick look at the league properly after this game finishes. Ready for the ref to blow up, hopefully. Any second now. Nice to see Raya's gone forward there on the commentary at the bottom. Please don't score. There's Raya now with the ball. Does this mean we're going to nick it and shoot? No. Raya's sprinting back to his goal now. This isn't... He's offside, surely. Oh, we get it away anyway. Oh, God. What a mess that could have been. And that's it. That's full time. 3-2. Wow, we've nicked that really well in the last second there. But we keep on winning. So it's looking good. Let's take a quick look at the table before we get off to the Fenerbahce game. So we are 5th. We are 2 games in hand on Liverpool at the top of the table. And we are 7 points behind them. So win our 2 games in hand and we're still a point behind Liverpool. So we wouldn't go top. City, however, yeah, if they win their 2 games in hand, they will go 73 points. So at the moment, if we carry on winning if we win our 2 games in hand, we'd go there or thereabouts at the top of the league, wouldn't we? So nice to see Kone's out injured there. Right, let's get into the Fenerbahce game and let's try and get through to those semi-finals. So this is the team that will hopefully overturn that 2-1 deficit and get us through to the semi-finals. We've got Matty Cash, Diego Carlos, Torres and Brown along the back 4. Midfield 3 are Kamara, Douglas Luiz and Tielemans. And then a front 3 of Diaby, Watkins through the middle. And we've gone for a bit of youth in Kader on the left. And probably apart from Kader, it's probably our strongest side with Kone out injured. So let's get into the game. Let's hopefully turn that around. Here we go. Could really do with a good start. We could, couldn't we? Could really do with a good start. I'll tell you what we will do. Have a look at the latest scores as well. Be good to see who we're facing if we go through. However, we need to get a goal first, so Watkins there could have intercepted that. Douglas Luiz, however, that's a great little interception. And Diaby runs out wide on the right. Looks like he's got plenty of space. A little crossing. Douglas Luiz, 1-0, and that's the start we wanted. 15 minutes in, we're back level on aggregate, and that is the start we wanted. Great goal that was. However, we need to keep it tight at the back. Can't be doing with it, conceding any of those sloppy goals that we do. Sometimes I think Fenerbahce are going to have a lot of the ball. So hopefully, watching fit. Is it Ferdy? Probably going to cross it in, is he? No, plays it back to Sergio, crosses it in, and Tadic equalises within minutes. Quite a similar goal, really. So back as we were, guys. Looks like they've got a lot of the ball. Maybe we will go to a positive approach and try and get hold of that ball a bit more. That's like Fenerbahce now. Plays it back to their keeper. I still am struggling a little bit with these little performance issues every so often. In general, it's looking better, but yeah, this game isn't looking good so far, is it? I think apart from that goal, we seem to be getting dominated. We just need to get hold of the ball, really. Ryan Kent now with the ball. Tadic again in good save by the keeper. Yeah, we may have to look at this at half time because we need goals, but they just seem so dangerous and they're fully in control with the ball, aren't they? So I think we may have to somehow work a bit of magic at the break, which is frustrating really because we've had a lot of shots. You've been terrible. Let's not sugarcoat it. You've been awful. Get back out there and sort it out. I think we're going to go to attacking. We need to score goals. So Diaby there manages to win the ball back. Diego Carlos now. Back to Diaby. Got plenty of space down this right-hand side. Is he going to cut it back inside to Douglas Luiz? Cuts it back to Kamara. Kamara for the shot. Oh, and that was a wasted opportunity. Keeper didn't even move. Keeper did not move. He could have slotted that in there. Possibly on the attack again now. Tielemans. He seems to have a lot of space. Plays it to Kadir. Cuts inside. Gives it to Luiz, to Cash, to Diaby. This is looking like a fast move. Watkins now. And the keeper gets in the way and goes out for a corner. Diaby with the corner. It's all us at the moment, isn't it? We just can't seem to score. Diaby again. Plays it to the middle of the goal now, not the near post. I think we need to give the boys a bit of encouragement, really. Maybe start looking at some substitutions. I want to take Watkins off, but we've currently got Martial injured, so my only other option really from the bench is Rory Wilson. It does seem a little bit silly to bring him on in a second leg of a quarterfinal in Europe, but we're running out of options. I think we're going to go with Bailey. Apparently not. I think we're going to go with Bailey. There we go. Kone's still injured, although he's on the bench. I don't really want to risk him, especially with the Premier League running coming up for the title. There's not a lot we can do apart from pile forward and try and get another goal and send it through to extra time, but I think we maybe bring Diaby as an inside forward, try and get up the pitch that way, maybe start shooting on sight. We are trying to get... The thing is, we've had 8 shots, 4 on target, but the more we press up the field, the more we're going to be exposed at the back. So it's in the balance, isn't it? Oh, that's a clever little turn there. They've completely done us there. And I think that's good night. I think it is. Oh, demand more. They're not happy. Well, no, they're not happy. I'm not happy. But we need 2 goals now, and Fenerbahce have a corner, and is this going to be 3-1? Keeper catches. And are we going to get a quick counter-attack in here? Or are we going to set ourselves up to concede? Matty Cash now plays it to Diaby. Come on, we need to score now. If we've got any chance of taking this through to extra time, we need to score, and he's not, has he? So, I think that's it. Unfortunately, but I suppose let's look on the bright side of things, right? We can concentrate on the Premier League. That's a silver lining, isn't it? Meant to be anyway. But yeah, that's it. We are out of Europe. Unfortunately, we couldn't win another trophy in Europe like we did last season. Disappointing because I feel like we had the better chances. But we've not turned up. So we're out of Europe, but we're still in with the shout of winning the league. So there's still plenty to look forward, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next part.